And today's lesson is something that I wish every kid knew, and yet somehow they get through and they don't know how to do is make change. And I know we argue that we have tills now that figure it out, but how many times have you gone somewhere and the till isn't working or the till doesn't do what it's supposed to do and the person's sitting like, I don't know what you have your change back. Or they just don't have a till. Like if you go to the concession stand, there is no till there. And so they need to be able to count back change. And so this is something, once again, practice, practice, practice with real items and actually do this with real money and practice counting back. Now here's the method that they actually worked on in class, and they call it counting on. Okay, so now with counting on, what you're going to do is you're going to first say, what is the total bill? So what did it come out to? And let's say it came out to $7 or $2.78. Okay, that's the total bill. Now, the person gave you $5 bill. And so that's what you have to total it out to. You have to figure out what's the change that you have to give back for a $5 bill. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what do you have to give the person to get back. Now the thing that they do is they first figure out the total, so it's 278. Then they say get it so that your cents are rounded up. You don't want that 8 there. You want to get it up so that there's a 0 there. And so if we do 2 pennies, we are now at $2.80. Okay? And then we want to get it up so that it's $1, so that now we no longer have this number right here. We have total dollars. And so if I look at that, I'm at 280. If I do 2 dimes, that's going to get me at $3. And then we want to get that now up to the whole total. And our total is $5. So I need $2 bills in order to get me up to $3. So on your homework, what you're going to see on the homework is they're going to say, you're buying so many things, you have to figure out how much it costs, so you figure that out. You're told how much they give you, and you need to come up with this part right here. So my answer on this homework would be $2 bills, 2 dimes, and 2 pennies. And so then that would mean that they get $2.22 back out of that $5 bill. Okay, now the other thing that's really great to practice, which you can't really make them do on homework, as far as like I can't assign this, but this is something you could do with them as they do this, is get out the pennies and the dimes and the dollars and have them actually count it back. You have 278. Now just imagine I'm putting down these coins when I highlight them. So you have 278, 279, 280, 290, $3, $4, $5, because ultimately that's what we want them to be able to do. If they're not at that point, that's okay. Ultimately, we want them to be able to get this, but if they're ready for it, I would have them start counting it back this way. So let's look at just a couple more examples just to make sure you're comfortable with it. Let's say that now the total bill is $1.49, and we're given a $2 bill. Okay, so once again, we first do the cents. We want to get that so it's no longer cents, so that's a 0, and I only need 1 penny to do that, and now I'm at $1.50. Okay, then we want to get it to be up so that it's rounded to the dollars. And so I want to get rid of this. I'm at 50 cents. And hey, the fastest way I can get rid of 50 cents is to get 2 quarters. But of course, there's other options. We could do 5 dimes or whatever. Okay, so now I'm at $2. And then we want to get it to be $2, which it already is. So we're done. So then my answer on the homework is 2 quarters and a penny, or 51 cents. Okay, so that's would be their change is 51 cents. Okay, let's do one more. Let's say that the total bill is $3.62, and they gave us a $5 bill, so we need to figure out what kind of change do we need there. So once again, we go to the cents. I got to round that up, so I'm going to need 63, 64, 65, and then, excuse me. So I'm at 65. Now if I do a nickel, it'll get me to 370. Okay, now I'm at my cents rounded. So now I want to get that up so that now I don't have a 70 there. I want to get up to a whole dollar. So I need 30 more cents. So dime, dime, dime. That'll get me to $4. And then in order to get up to $5, I need a $1 bill. So my answer is going to be $1, 3 dimes, a nickel, and 3 pennies. Now, that isn't the only answer. Of course, if we didn't have all these dimes, we could have nickels in here. We could have quarter and a nickel. I'm not putting the only answer. I'm just putting an answer. And again, let's just practice counting up with the kids. So we're at 362, 364, 363, 64, 65, 70, 80, 90, $4, $5. Okay, so practice, practice, practice. Act them out. And that's what I do with my kids all the time. If they're having troubles and it's possible to get something out that they can actually manipulate and move with their hands and work with, it makes the problem so much easier to work with. So get out the coins. Good luck.